This is the main lobby at KCTV5. That's the atrium. And this is Carolyn, the switchboard operator. She does a great job. This is Peter Barrett. He's the Director of Marketing, Promotion, and Programming. And he runs the place around here, and he's got a real nice office, too.
Yeah, it's okay. I've had a lot of really, really bad offices, so I think I kind of deserve it finally at long last.
Yes.
So,
do you have anything to say about my internship duties and responsibilities?
I'll tell you, the thing about Patrick is the only downside of this is I was concerned he was going to end up with this job before his semester was over, so.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's true.
Exactly.
Okay.
This is Pam Carter. She's my boss, and she is the program coordinator. And this is her office, and she's a big K-State fan.
I am.
And tell my school what you think about me.
I think Patrick is great, even though he didn't go to K-State. He's always here. He does a great job. We're not going to let him come back to school, ever. And we're just going to keep him here. So thanks for sending him here, and we're having a great semester with him.
Oh, aren't you nice?
Like that. Okay.
Wonderful, wonderful. This is Ken Bauer. He's a promotion manager, and he's a real busy guy, so tell him a little bit about what you do.
Okay, thank you, Patrick. As the promotion manager, I am essentially in charge of the in-house advertising arm of the TV station. Basically, what we do is advertise KCTV programming to you, the viewers. So we try to entice you to watch our news, Seinfeld, CBS shows, other syndicated shows. We advertise on our own air, we advertise in radio, we advertise in billboards, internet, stuff like that. That's why we're busy.
Thank you. This is my desk. This is where I sit. I share this office with Ivy, who's not here. But the three people you just met are the ones that I spend most of my time with, assisting them and helping them, and they teach me all sorts of different aspects of working at a TV station. In this office, my responsibilities are to make sure that the news gets taped and to keep track of the archive tapes for all the news that's been broadcast for the past 6 months. This is the newsroom at KCTV5. This is where most of the action happens around here. These are the reporters' desks right here. These are the anchor's offices over here to my right. This is Valissa Smith and Brian Curtis's office, and this is Valissa right here.
Good morning, Patrick.
Good morning. She is one of the noon anchors, and you also do the morning news.
I do.
And the early morning news.
Do a lot of the news.
Yes, and I run the teleprompter for her when she does the 12 o'clock news.
Yes, and Patrick, I think you've done a fabulous job. Not only running prompter, but I've also seen you just conduct yourself with visitors that come into the station. Yes. And actually, I think that you really explored a lot of different areas of the station and a lot of different departments. And I commend you for that, because a lot of interns come in and they just kind of stick to their corner and do their little thing, and that's all. But you've really branched out, and I think you should feel good about that.
Oh, well, thank you.
And
thank you very much.
I think you should get an A.
Exactly.
Okay.
I like the way you think. This is the set for the Chiefs Locker Room Show. This is where we film the Locker Room Show on Wednesday nights. It airs on Sunday mornings right before the Chiefs game. It's hosted by the sportscaster here at the TV station, William Jackson, and the other hosts are Tony Gonzalez and Donnie Edwards, who play for the Kansas City Chiefs. And every week they have guests that come on that also play for the Chiefs. And they talk about the past game and the game that's coming up the following week. On Wednesday nights, I'm in charge of audience coordinating to make sure everybody gets in here and gets seated, and I also make sure that the guests get taken care of when they get here. This room holds up to about 200 people, and it gets pretty crazy on Wednesday nights when we do the filming for it. Wonderful. This is the teleprompter. This is what I do for the 12 o'clock news. It's a very important job that I take seriously, because if I mess up, then the anchors mess up, and that's not very good at all. But it's a very intense half hour that I sit here and run this, and it's very exciting, and I enjoy doing it. This is the Weather Center at KCTV5. This is where they do all the forecasting for the weather, for the week and the day. This is state-of-the-art equipment, and it's some of the best in the country and probably the best in the entire Midwest. and it's certainly the best in Kansas City. This over here is the weather wall. This is where they do the weather. You can see that this is the chroma key, and graphics and master control put the maps up behind them. And what they do is look at the monitors here on each side, and that's how they do the weather from this. This is the set for the 5, 6, and 10 o'clock news, and this is where Wendell Anschutz sits, and this is where Ian Peterson sits, and they're the longest running co-anchor team in the country. And they work here at KCTV 5, and they've been here on the air for over 20 years now. This is the control room. This is where they make everything happen during the news. This is where the director sits. This is where the producer sits. And those are all the different monitors that show all the different things that are going on during the news. So that was KCTV 5. This is where I'm doing my senior internship, and I hope you enjoyed the tour.